What is up? I got off work early tonight, decided I would do a Frenchie, maybe two. We'll see how things go. Thanks you guys for popping in. We got Scott, we got Aaron, Sandy, we got Mike Rob. Still waiting to see if people enjoy the uh the stream starting, if it needs to be less time, if it's fine. Like I would like to know what people think. I could remove it, I could use it, I could use it as the end of the stream. It's all good. I just thought it was fun to make. But we're gonna do a Frenchie, but intro is banging. Says game tight. Well, that was the pre-intro. Now it's time for the real intro.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Hey, hey, taming souls in descent. Drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball, Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, babes, games. Degen wrath of views, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs, screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the veins.
What's up, Quill? Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of fire one off. I might fire a couple off. I don't know. I might be able to be persuaded into doing a DK Millie. I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but we are here and we're gonna jump in. I don't think I'm gonna run the countdown, but we're gonna jump in this Frenchie in 10 seconds. And I'm gonna do a timestamp. All right, so we're waiting on 10. Waiting on 10. So for those of you who just popped in, we're waiting on 10. We got off work early, so we decided that we're gonna do a stream. It might be really short. It might just be a draft. We'll see how I feel. Most likely it'll be more than one. I don't feel like it's really worth jumping on here for only one. You should do a DK Millie. You know you should. Well, I'm still a little upset that their best ball week is them just giving tickets out for other sports that I don't care about or know anything about. So I'm kind of intentionally not doing them, even though like it's a $25 entry on an $8 ticket, but I know nothing about baseball. So like, okay, like it's basically nothing to me, right? We got a 109. Like, I'm just going to lose. So there's really no reason to get the ticket. Yeah, like I'm not worried about it at all. We got Amp Phil here at the 12. We got the 9. We got Game Tied at the 7. We have Eat My Payday at the 2. Gotcha, DK. Yeah, for sure. Hey, give me 1 second. I need to turn my fan on. All right, yeah. So, like 2 days ago, they gave a PGA. Two days ago, they gave a PGA ticket. Yesterday, they gave a basketball ticket. Today, they're giving an MLB ticket. Like, I don't care about those. Like, so we got Charieth here. We got Bayou Bengal. We got Nice and Blunt. We got Zero. How's everybody doing? We're definitely doing the one Frenchie. We'll see what else happens. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be live for a while tonight. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I do need to be done by like 2.5 hours for sure, but we could probably fit 3 drafts in. All right, that's super flex. I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm just gonna take Genty here. You know, you know what time it is.
Yo, yo, yo. Getting Jenny with it. Getting Jenny with it.
Why not? I think I'm gonna make a big stand on Genty in a lot of the like the time box tournaments. I think that I'm gonna kind of play it that way. I'm very into him at cost right now, so I feel like it's one of those things. That's the one I had on, but he's one of those picks that I don't really feel like he's gonna be under the rest of these guys, right? Like, I feel like worst case scenario, he's like number 2 of this group. And I feel like of the players in this range, he is easily the most likely player to do a Bijan Jahmyr Gibbs thing. So now, if you want to say, like, if you want McCaffrey ahead of him, I fully understand that. If you want JT ahead of him, I fully understand that. I think that Genty like could put up a CMC style like 5 years ago type season. I think that that's what we could see this year. Do it, who? Started Genty, Cook, and mine. Yeah, it's awesome. In your last Frenchie now. Shouldn't have used all of them. You shouldn't have, Brett. I'm in one with Game Tight. Who copying my start? Hey, I don't think I have this start yet. And like for a while, like I think I mean I have it in pre-draft, but I don't have it since. Sweet. And it looks like we're just waiting on, for the Bestball overlay, it looks like we're just waiting on approval by the Chrome store for it to be updated to have DK on it now as well. It's good just to watch stream too. Hopefully you can come in second since 3-hole just got Chase Bowers. Chase Bowers is a pretty common thing you can get. I do like it. I really like Chase Bowers and Puka Bowers. Brett, these drafts don't draft themselves, my boy. Watching doesn't draft. Brett's always drafting with us. Like, Brett probably is in more drafts than anybody else. Yeah, we're going to take Rice here. For sure. That can't be right. I don't have any Rice with Gent. That's not right. I have 0 Rice with... I guess that kind of makes sense. 0 Rice with Genty and Cook because of his ADP fell later. So, 0 loves drafting with me. He steals my guys. I think a lot of us kind of have the same similar guys that we like. There's definitely a core group of players that my community kind of likes. I think like there's like 10 players that I think most people like at least 2 of. Like maybe Brett likes A and C and 0 likes D and E, but like most of the players that I'm kind of exposed to, I feel like a lot of the community does kind of like in some way or another. Started Genty, Cook, Josh Allen, and Rice. Well, are we about to be best friends? Are we about to be best friends? No, we're not, because we're taking Lad. I could have. Glad nobody likes Krusty Kirk. He's all mine. I'm gonna deviate and take Lad there. I much prefer Josh Allen or Justin Herbert at price to Josh Allen. Fifth place in pod with Lad. You not a Lad fan there, Zero? You don't like Lad this year? So we got I am a little worried on Lad. I'm going to be slightly overweight on Lad because if they don't add Keenan Allen, I think that his price is really solid. I mean, I don't know. I think that the Lad price is fine. I don't think it's something you want an absolute bag of, but the players you're taking around him, Jameson Williams, Luther Burden, Egbuka, like, they're all kind of the same bets, in my opinion. And this is the thing. I love the Chargers week 15 to 17. I love the Chiefs. I love that game. I like Trey Harris a lot as a late pick. But if there's going to be a dominant player on the passing game for the Chargers, it's going to be Lad. Yeah, like Evan, like they all have issues, right? Like Lad, is he going to be able to really become what he was his rookie year again, right? I'm going to believe that Mike McDaniel can get it to work, right? That's kind of where I'm at. So I could take Jaden Daniels right now just to upset first down fantasy. We could do that. But we're not going to. We're going to go ahead and take Cardinal Tate. Lad lost competition, got a huge OC bump. Who uses his skill set to the mask. Saying his overpriced is crazy. Yeah, that, like, I don't know if he'll go top 5, but I feel like he's kind of like top 10 with some big spike weeks and is something he's definitely going to do. Right. Lad showed ability to be buried. Yep. All right. So you didn't even take Jaden Daniels. You pulled Terry McLaurin up and then didn't take Jaden Daniels. You took Joe Burrow. Okay. You got the Derrick Henry, Chase Brown. I see. Got it. All right. So through 6 rounds, we got Ashton Jesse, James Cook, Bashaw Tootin, double week 7 bye. Rashee Rice, Lad McConkey, Cardinal Tate. Feels fine. I never said Lad has no upside. Says the guy who was just saying, like, kind of talking crap on him. No, I just think the Chargers offense is something I want to be a part of. Like, and I do think that the biggest ceiling play is Lad, right? Now, it may bust again. It definitely may. I draft players I think that are ineffectively priced. You just don't want to take 5 to 8 inefficient. Oh, no. I mean, I also believe the market is reasonably solid. So, like, all I hear here is that you don't believe the market has any ability to price itself at all, and you just only go off of your own ranks. Yeah, exactly. Zero just took Lad in the lobby with me at 47. I took Lad at 37. I mean, got it. Yeah, exactly. ADP is a good predictor generally. Now, I do believe that the market is ineffective at times, like in spots, and finding those spots do matter. But Lad is a player who can put up 20-some points any single week, and he could be a guy you need in the playoffs. That's why, he's a solid pick. And he gets you into a game that a lot of people want to be in. And he's the number one target for Justin Herbert, a player who I think is very poorly mispriced. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I think that the high single game upside is the only reason we're drafting Luther Burden, right? Or Jameson Williams, where we do. And Lad's offense has a chance to explode, right? Like from what they were last year and less target competition. So if you want to ask me, and Luther kind of fits into this, but if you want to ask me a player that has a chance to massively outperform their ADP, I think Lad is one of them that could just absolutely massively do that. I'm going to go. Yeah, let's go Ramondre. Why not? I think I could be done at running back if I want. If I wasn't double week 7 bye. Oh wait, it's 4 of 7, isn't it? Or 4 of 12. Yeah. So by the way, this is a 4 of 12, 1 of 5, 1 of 5. I just don't think people are pricing Herbert rushing. I kind of agree. What's up, Jerry? How we doing? I got off work early, so I decided I'd pop on for a minute. I appreciate you coming over. Yeah, I prefer Lad to Burden as well. And I think Lad is on the table anytime you take Rice. I think that is something that you want to correlate somewhat. I think it makes a lot of sense to do that. So that's kind of like I prefer Lad or Justin Herbert to Mahomes, but somebody took Herbert all the way over here. So like I have Herbert ranked above Jalen Hurts. Is where I believe that's what I got. Herbert I got at 79 and Hurts I have a 77. But Hurts' actual ADP is 71 and Herbert's ADP is 82. So Herbert has been moving up. I do need to move him up in my ranks. I didn't realize it was 4 of 12 and maxed it. Yeah, exactly. By the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash the like, that'd be fantastic. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you hear, go ahead and give me a sub. We're on a road to 1,000. Doing a 24-hour live stream at 1,000. Drafted a bit different, as I did what Who wanted to do. Took Genty at 3. Yeah, I did that. I went to do that in that in the Hound Dog, and then my last 3 drafts, I went 3 of 3 with Genty. My last 3 drafts, I got the 1, the 2, and the 12, and he didn't make it to the 12 in that draft, so I wasn't able to get there. Hey, what's up, Bukowski? How we doing? Yeah, that's kind of like. I got the 1 and the 2, and I couldn't bring myself to take an Genty over Gibbs or Bijan. Do I like the payout structure? I actually haven't I just seen 10K to first. I think it's fine for a $2 entry, right? Like you're $10 in. And if you get to the finals, it's 14, you get 14 bucks. So you got a 25% chance, and then you got a 20% of the 25%, which would be what, 5%? So what, you got a 1% chance to get to finals? If my rough math is correct? Like exactly 1%? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like it's a lot higher. I think the way I did the math earlier, you're like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. If you do the 5 of them, you should get 1 through. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Man, I don't understand why they keep letting Bo Nix just fall. Everybody's letting Bo fall all the time, no matter what. I'm going to see if I can push him to 112. Crazy how you can start 3 of the same player and then end up different part of the game tree by round 7. Oh, yeah. Probably. Because I'm assuming you ended up with Herbert, right? I took him over Chase, Puka. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was going to do. But I was getting the 1 of the 2. So Bo did go. I'm going to take Kittle here because of the 4 of 12. I think that Kittle, being able to push Kittle through will be a lot easier, right? Because of the 4 of 12. I think in all these 4 of 12 contests, I think George Kittle should be a little higher. I think that if you like Charbonnet, I'm still going to be pretty out on Charbonnet, but I think in these 4 of 12s, he makes more sense. I ended up with Rome, Marv, Harvey, Kraft. And I ended up with Tate, Tootin, Stevenson, Mahomes, Pittman. Got 4 of 5. Nice. Well, I'll be doing that in a lot of these time boxes, I think. Like, we keep hearing things about how they're going to use them all over. Like, he's getting workload comps to like what Christian McCaffrey got. It's been alluded to by the coaching staff. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly. I remember Flock saying one year, like, if you could dupe his team through like 7 rounds, he would like send you a free BBM or something. Like, if you could find, somebody was saying something about getting unique, and that's kind of what he said. It just happens. Almost did it with James Cook, but you inspired me. I mean, I think like just pick whoever you kind of want to make. If you want to make a mini stand on a player in the first round, like, I think it's okay to do that in a time box turn. I wouldn't want to do that personally for the entire, like, all of your contest. Duped again. Oh, you got Bo. I was hoping to get Bo. So apparently JCM has been nursing some kind of an injury at camp. And Katron Allen has been looking really good. So that is something I'm going to keep an eye on for sure. I don't want to get into a lot of him anyway. So I don't want Kincaid on a George Kittle team, honestly. I think I definitely want one of these other two tight ends. I don't want all of my tight ends to be the fragile high upside guys. So we will take, we'll take Jake Ferguson here. This music was made by Jamie Pirogue. I believe he came in here. Him and I are working on a side project that should be really fun if you like the music. That we haven't put anything out yet, but we're working on some things. Sometimes drafting 3-second rounders is elite. Diggs for a chief stack. I don't know. I don't think we'll end up with him. I'm mixing JCM and I'm definitely going to start mixing in I kind of believe that JCM should have always been in this range. I couldn't get into it in round 10 and round 11 it's like almost stomachable. So I got the week 17 bring back here, Carnell Tate and Michael Pittman, and then I got the Mahomes Lad McConkey one as well. So I love the way this team has turned out. I really like the way this team has turned out. You might even say this could be
the team that takes the whole thing down.
Katron Allen is never free in drafts I'm in. He always goes to like round 16. And it sucks because I like him. Got him at 130. And if you nice. Yeah, if he starts going at 130 to 140, I'm definitely going to take some JCM there. I appreciate it, smokers. I'm trying to mix in some like fun little clips into my stream. I have some ideas wrote down, but I've basically got myself too many projects right now, which is a problem that I run into all the time. I get a lot of projects and I have a hard time finishing a project. I don't have any problems starting a project. I have problems finishing some projects. I'm sure nobody out there is like that. You're just trying to be like me. I get it. Once you see greatness, it's hard not to follow along, Zero. Once you see greatness, it is what it is. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. I mean, I want one of these two tight ends for sure. And I've been trying to mix in more Jalen McMillan too. All right, so we're going to go with Juwan Johnson for bye week reasons. We have double 7 here. We got a 7 here. That is double 8. So, but I think I want to try to give myself more options for flex in week 7. I think that matters more than securing tight end points in week 8. Hard to mess it up. You sold me on Genty Cook. It's a great team no matter how you land it. Facts. What's up, Cade? How we doing? You bringing your brother along today? You gonna drag him into this as well? All right, so I'm surprised I have 7% Juwan Jennings. I think, I was taking a bunch of Juwan Jennings before he signed. I didn't like the signing. I don't like where he is. So I'm going to take Trey Tucker. Or not. I'm not going to take Trey Tucker. Now, let's take Tajay Spears here for the double stack for Cam Ward. And if one of these two fall, we'll take him. If not, I'm fine with Cam Ward and Patrick Mahomes in a 4 of 12 advance. It's a 4 of 12, 1 of 5, 1 of 5. I could. I have 2.3% Jennings and most of it after the sign. I'm the opposite. I don't like it. 0 will without even seeing. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to enter a second draft after we do this, after we review this and the 2 drafts here. A second one will be a Frenchie as well. Just out here kind of vibing with the community, doing these Frenchies. I'm in, says 0. I'm in. Let's go. What's a Nick? What is a Nick? A style of baggy knee-length pants. What are you talking about over there? What are you doing over there, Al Boogie? Why are you talking about pants? Why are you talking about pants? What's up, Al Boogie? Let's go pants. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, we got I actually don't know. Like, it is the finals, right? I assume. I think it's the finals right now. All right, let's I mean, that's the easy pick for me. Sean Tucker I can't add another running back with this room. I mean, I have so much Jeremy Bernard. I've been cooling off on Ryan Flournoy. His ADP got too high for a bit, and now it's like kind of coming back to normal. I mean, I still only have 4 receivers, so I think stopping at those will be fine. Darnell Mooney makes a lot of sense here. He's also a bring back on the Dak the Jake Ferguson guy. I don't know why I wanted to call him James Ferguson, but I definitely wanted to do that. Against Spurs. Sadiq to get different. Sean Tucker's price seems really good. A lot of people believe that. Just realized when I was looking for your team. Yeah. All right. So if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash a like, that'd be fantastic. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you're watching, go ahead and give me a sub. I don't usually stream Friday nights, but I stream every Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Usually for several hours. And then every Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. Central. All Central Time, Central Time, aka God's Time. So if you like God's Time, go ahead and like the stream. If you don't like God's Time, go ahead and like the stream anyway. All right, so we haven't done a good job today reviewing the team, but we're just kind of vibing. I ripped the shipper. I didn't see you like it. What's up, Anthony? How we doing? Glad you could pop in. Hope work's going okay. Can't do a Frenchie, so one more super flex before I hit the hay. Wait, you're going to bed already? I guess, are you East Coast? If you're East Coast, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll probably do one more Frenchie, and then I'll probably have to go to bed, honestly. I should probably take a break from drafting, but I'm not going to, so it is what it is. All right, we're yeah, that's when I get up. That's actually the exact time I get up on Saturday and Sundays for work. Get up at 3:30 in the morning. Start work at 5. I have an hour drive. Yeah. Rip a puppy so he can get the sauce. I don't know. Let's end the poll. You guys don't have faith in me not drafting Geno Smith. We'll go next draft Frenchie or puppy. I'll let you guys choose. It's all good. And it's on the YouTube side. I don't have any upside in this room. We're going to take Chris Brazzell. He's apparently like killing camp right now. So we're going to take him. And we're also... I can't do that. I've been saying I need to get some Troy Franklin. I thought I had more than I do. I do want to kind of mix him in with Bryant. Apparently, I've only been taking Franklin on DraftKings, it looks like. I think Kayshon Boutte's kind of the pick for me here, though. Puppy, 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 says everybody. The votes don't say that. The votes sure don't say puppy. Votes say Frenchie. If you guys want puppy, you gotta tilt it in your favor. And all right, so we got a 2-5-8-3 here. We got Patrick Mahomes, Cam Ward. Pretty thin, but it's a 4 of 12, 105, 105. I'll play thinner there. Asher Genty, James Cook, Bashaw Tootin, Ramondre, Tajay Spears. Wide receiver, Rashee Rice, Ladd McConkey bring back, Cardell Tate, and Calvin Ridley with Michael Pittman bring back, Darnell Mooney, Chris Brazzell, Kayshon Boutte, George Kittle. Hopefully he's ready by week 6, and we're good. Jake Ferguson, Jawan Johnson. Feels like a pretty solid team. Nothing special. Solid. Then a quarterback, like I said. But we built out a big stack in Tennessee. We actually got a triple stack there with Tajay Spears. So this is just a big bet on Cam Ward. Frenchie people think it's peppermint candy. What do you think about that, Mike Rob? If it's a Frenchie, I will go hide from 0 in Superflex. All right, so wait until those 2 picks happen, then I can review the teams. The overlay I'm using is Bestball overlay. And there's actually a lot more to it than what you're seeing. So I can show you. We'll actually go into that for a minute. Where is it? Is it this one? There you go. So will it work over here? No, it only. So this other side, like for whatever reason, whenever I share the window, it only shares the screen here. But over here, I can use this. I can click Patrick Mahomes into the tool, and it shows me my combinations with all those players. I can also hit this arrow, and it shows me how many times have I paired Patrick Mahomes and Cam Ward in my, as we can see here, managed data, 128 entries. So I have $841 post-draft contest is what I got. And none of them have Mahomes with Cam Ward, as you can see on the overlay over here. Now, right here, it says 1 of 5 with these different players. Kamani Vidal, I've got 5 of 12, which that's a bring back thing, so that makes sense. But it gives you player combinations, which are very valuable for managing your portfolio. And it's like Genty with James Cook. I have 0 Genty, as you see there, with James Cook at the very bottom, right above the stop sharing. I don't know if it shows you that, but it looks, I guess it doesn't look that bad there. But yeah, if you use promo code WHO, you can get 25% off. It's $40 a month without the promo code, $30 a month with it. But all right, we're going to go review these teams. We got game tight here. 2-6-8-2. Jaden Daniels, Jared Goff. Running back, Amari Hampton, Javonte Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, Jordan Mason, Nicholas Singleton. That feels pretty strong. Amon-Ra, Jameson Williams for the double. Matthew Golden, Hunter, Antonio Williams, Jawan Jennings. Branch has been lighting up camp apparently as well. And then Malachi Fields, Sam Laporta for the triple gutter help. So you just got the little Antonio Williams stack, which makes sense. Like, you don't really need to stack up Jaden that much. Yeah, it's it's only on Underdog right now, but they just finished the DraftKings version and they're waiting to get it approved. It'll be the same overlay. It's the same extension. It'll work on DraftKings too here whenever the Chrome store approves it. They'll be up. They're not sure when, but yeah. Vote for the puppy, gentlemen. All right, so we got an amp fill here. We got 3, 5, 7, 3. And after this review, whatever the poll says is what we're going to do. I'm going to assume Mike Rob is trolling, and I can't police the trolling on I can't police it on YouTube because it doesn't show me who voted. So first down fantasy here, 3, 5, 7, 3. Joe Burrow with the big stack. You were doing something fun over there. Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, running back Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, RJ Harvey, Chris Rodriguez, Sean Tucker. That feels very strong. T. Higgins, Harry McLaurin, Jordan Tyson, Addison, Diggs, Cooper, Malik Washington. I like it. Got a very big stack here in this game, and then you stacked up the other game as well. So you went all in on 2 teams, or 2 big stacks. We got Hawkinson, we got Brenton Strange, we got Terrence Ferguson. But it is Frenchie Friday. The poll says Frenchie. Those are crazy allegations. Poll is rigged. Got to check out my best balls this weekend. Good luck. Don't check out your best balls too hard there, Brett. Just do you. All right. So we're going to jump into Frenchie, everybody. The Frenchie 5. And we are going to jump in 15 seconds.
Bestball began to rest. We never leave the grind. Fury, endless, picks, relentless, fantasy, reigns, who wins, immortal.
I hope Mike Rob is. I guarantee you, Mike Rob is giggling. I get. We got to wait a couple of days to party zero. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow night, assuming no disaster happens at work or whatever. And I'll probably just stream every day this week again. Let's He is. All right, we got the 107. We got Game Tight at the 1, Bukowski at the 2, Money Mike at the 3. Big Sweezy. I don't know who you... I've seen you in a bunch of my drafts. I don't know what your name is. Let me know. We got Cade at the 10. And Kanye West at the 12. Hey! We got a returning member. Welcome. Welcome, Bukowski.
Welcome to the Who Crew.
That is something I need to do this week. I need to go get my personalized... I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with my personalized monthly badges. I'm definitely going to do something. I haven't decided if I'm going to do different owl breeds or if I'm going to do different colors. Like, I think I'm going to go with like wood tier as 1 month and go all the way up to like chrome or whatever at the max. Something like that. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do, but we'll see. Did you see Megan Blunt this morning too? I did not. I worked all day. I worked 12 hours. I'll have to go check that out. Was it on Friends of Bestball? Is that what it was? Because I didn't watch the Friends with Bestball yet. I was planning on listening to Friends with Bestball on the way to work tomorrow. So... I mean, I appreciate... And by the way, I didn't say it earlier. I usually tell everybody. We had a couple people in here. We have Bayou Bengal. I'm just over here talking, not even paying attention. We're auto-drafting, guys. We're auto-drafting. We got the guy we wanted. We got Amon-Ra. Like, I might have pulled up Genty if I didn't get Amon-Ra, but... What's up, Hallie? And Adamson? You draft? Yeah, start the BBM. What am I solid on? I guess I'll hear it tomorrow. Was it because I like because I like Camp Scatabo? Is that why? Is that why I got props? I'm just gonna assume that's what it is. Okay, so it's doing the thing it used to do. We're taking Hampton. So basically, and this is an underdog problem, not a best ball overlay problem, but whenever your tabbed out with the overlay, you know how like when you bring up the draft board and you're multi-tabling, it doesn't update? It acts the same way with this overlay on the side. If you tab to another screen, it doesn't update. So that's why I use this other screen instead of the original screen. Or the one that shows everything. I don't show it because of that. That's why I timed out on Amon-Ra, is because it does that for. So if you do get the overlay and you're multi-tabling, for what, and it only does that while in StreamYard. So it's something to do with the interaction of those three that causes problems. And it doesn't cause it doesn't do that for everybody, but it does do it for multiple people. So, but yeah, like you can see it because, like right here, you can see the timer counting down, and before you couldn't see the timer counting down. I would not be taking Neighbors right there. Neighbors is going to be like a 5th round pick here pretty soon. So Trey McBride's finally getting to the spot where I think he's draftable. I don't think I want much of, like, I still want to be at like 4 to 5% if he's where he is now. So like I would have liked him here, but I don't really want a bag. Yeah, we're going to take Devonta Smith here. I don't think he should be moving up the board. I think that where he's been going is kind of where he should stay. If he moves up the board, I won't be taking any of them. So I'm going to make sure to take some in this time period, just in case he does move up the board. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel and you've enjoyed what you've seen, go ahead and give me a sub. And if you're just popping in and you're a friend of the channel, go ahead and hit that like. I'm not planning on doing another draft, but I could possibly be persuaded into doing a DK main or something. I might do a DK main. I don't know. We'll see. I should probably go to bed after this, but I'm also a Degen. No promises either way. So we got Amon-Ra, Hampton, Devonta Smith, which I really like. The Amon-Ra Hampton combination to me is one of my favorite. Like the Genty with Zay Flowers, I really like that combination as well. Like Zay Flowers to me is one of the better picks on the board right now. Man, all you guys are locked in, not talking. Look at you guys degenning out. All right, so I don't have any Scatabo with Devonta Smith, so sign me up. We're here. We made it. We got there. So through 4 rounds, we have Amon-Ra, Devonta Smith, Omarion Hampton, Cam Scatabo. Feels very good. Feels very, very good. So, what's everybody have going on this weekend? Have any fun plans? Doing anything special? Like, let me know. So, but we got Yeah, I think this has to be my last one. My mind's starting to go, starting to kind of lose it. I didn't sleep at all before work today. Just golfing. Nice. Speaking of golfing, how'd my ticket do? So I know nothing about golf. How cooked is this lineup? What does MC mean? Yeah, what does... Oh, missed cut, I assume. Jordan Spieth missed the cut. So I'm assuming I'm totally boned here. Yeah, it took me a minute, but I got there. Nice to have an ethical streamer live on a Friday night. Hey, what's up? How we doing, sir? Glad you could join the channel. I try to be ethical. I love the fact that it's kind of a who is this kind of thing. I don't think you've been outed at who you are, and that's awesome. That's how it should be. But yeah, the ethics committee is a good bit for sure. But glad you popped in here. I'm assuming you've been a member for a while. Maybe change your name. No, that looks like I just got a sub. So welcome. We're trying to get to that 1,000, man. That's why I'm gonna. That's the only reason I went live tonight is to try to hit a different some different people, some different crowd. Because I'm going to do everything I can to get to that 1K before the start of the season. That's my goal right now. Ethics is key, man. Like, you treat people well, they generally treat you well. And if they don't, I mean, it's pretty easy to move on, right? You just don't deal with them. All right, so we got Hampton, Scatabo, Amon-Ra, Smith, Waddle. I have zero interest in Jalen Hurts in this range. None. Zero. I think I want Tyler Warren. All right. Yeah, let's take Tyler Warren here. I think he's a pretty good price. I don't really have anything I'm really building out here. I'm just kind of all over the place. I might end up in another Kansas City build with Mahomes later. Or I might take Herbert here to stack up with Hampton and then to backstack Trey Harris and to get like Worthy or Kelsey or something. I think that's kind of the plan right now. Bo Nix keeps falling. If I can get Bo Nix at 103, I'm absolutely in on that. I don't think I really need to stack up that game too much. I like Romeo Dobbs a decent amount, even if he is going to fall. Because I do think he's going to fall a little bit. But in this contest, this contest is going to be over in less than a week, right? So the time box doesn't matter. If you want Dobbs, you got to get Dobbs. So if Jalen Hurts would have made it back, I would have taken him. But this is kind of something that happens all the time now. Jalen Hurts, Mekhi Lemon. If I liked that offense, I would do this a lot. But I'm having a really hard time with that. So game tight here. Bijan Olave for the bring back. Travis, I've done this a couple times. It's pretty fun. Loveland falls back. Lamar Hurts Lemon. Looks like you're building something fun over there. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take Justin Herbert here. We wanted to get him in the last one. So we're going to go ahead and do that here. So, is there nobody else streaming right now? Because I was looking earlier and I didn't really see anybody. Oh, Hartman's live. We'll have to filter over to Hartman. For those of you who aren't subbed to Hartman, I'll whenever this draft's over and I've done the reviews, I will put him into the I'll basically feed you guys over to him. So we got I like this. I feel good anytime I get a Justin Herbert team. I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel good every time I get a Herbert team. Am I the only one that like feels comfortable with the Herbert team? Hartman is great. Got to stick to guns and not draft though. I mean, look, if we get to 53 likes, I'll deprive myself of sleep and try to do a Pitbull. That's another 15. I really shouldn't. And you'll be getting EV, you know, because I'm going to be tired if that happens. You know, it'll be draft with me and get EV. That will be fully live. Fully live if we get there. So I'm going to go ahead and take Godwin here. Bad influence that game tight is. Yeah. No sleep for who? I'm pretty positive that Mike Robb has already done his magic. So adding to 53 feels pretty safe to not happen to do it. And the reason I know that is because that's why I'm drafting a Frenchie right now, not a puppy. Because Mike Robb has already went into all of his alts and just to vote. Just to vote the troll way. So I feel pretty safe we're not going to get to 53 likes. That's why I made it 53 instead of 50. I feel pretty good. I don't think you guys will get me to 53. I'm pretty sure you can. So it is what it is. Yeah, I've got 4 of my pit bulls done. It's about 40%. I think it's at 40% now, so I could do another one. I kind of wanted to. I think that right now there's enough camp news that there are some players I wouldn't mind moving up or down, and making trying to move up to grab. I would love to get Bo Nix here. That would feel very good. It'd be much better than my other 2 quarterback build if I stop there, but I'm probably going to go with more. And I'll even take Jared Goff if he comes back around. Honestly, I really will. And by the way, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like. 14 more likes, I'll do a Pitbull. And that would absolutely be it. Nothing else after that. But also, if you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit the sub. We need the help out here. We go live all the time. 6:30 p.m. on Sunday nights for Superflex. If you love Superflex, this is where to do it. We give away a drafters ticket every week. We go live 4 p.m. every Monday through Thursday. We do pop-up streams on Fridays every once in a while, not that often. And Saturday nights it's 50-50 on if we stream, which would be about 6:30 as well. So this, if you like volume, if you have questions as well, like if you're new and you have questions, if you have dynasty questions, like any kind of questions, just fire away. Fire away. So I don't know if I want to pull him up or not. I mean, Dobbins on a bit of a fall is nice, especially with I'm going to take Dobbins. Let's say that Scatabo does take a week or two to ramp up. Dobbins is going to be very healthy beginning of the season, right? So I think that it correlates pretty well. Now, I think that Scatabo is going to be ready, whenever it gets to week 1. I think he's going to be fully ready. I do wonder if they're going to hold him out of preseason just to make sure, like let him practice hard, but they know if he goes in a game, he's not gonna hold back, even if it's a preseason game. So I think that even if Scatabo is fully ready, I don't think they're gonna allow him to play in preseason. That's just what I think. Man, we may get there. We're at 40 likes now. So Pitbull, 13 more likes. 13. So we got so Kelsey doesn't come back, which is fine. I don't, it doesn't look like I'm gonna really. And Dobbs went. Where did Dobbs go? Dobbs goes here. I was surprised to see Dobbs go, honestly. Yeah, we're going to go with Diggs here. So for the audio listeners, we got a 2-3-5-1 right now. We got Justin Herbert, Bo Nix. Running back, Omarion Hampton, Cam Scatabo, J.K. Dobbins. Wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Chris Godwin, Stephon Diggs, and then Tyler Warren at tight end. Sorry, who? Don't even act like you're actually sorry, Bukowski. Don't come in here and lie to me. You already stole my guy. Now you're going to lie to me? Come on. You're better than that, Bukowski. You know you're not serious. Come on. All right, so we got I think that I'm pretty strong at every position. Like, I'm not even mad that you done it. But we all know that you were going to do it anyway. I don't know what your Travis Kelce exposure is. I'm going to guess it's like 17 to 25%. I see you draft Kelce a lot. So I also see you in a bunch of lobbies. You got to be close to getting a badge, right? You have to be close to a badge. So this is not a Keaton Mitchell team, but not many are. Week 13 bye. We're pretty good there. The Neighbors news definitely moves likely up the board a bit. So that feels good. Tyler Warren and Isaiah Likely feel like it's perfectly fine to stop in a 4 of 12, 1 of 5, 1 of 5. Likely, I could definitely see Likely cooking against Dallas in week 17. Real funny, Bukowski. Real funny. Real funny. So we got Cade. Let me see who all are members for the reviews. Gotta do that real quick. So we just got. I mean, all we got is Game Tight, Bukowski, and Bot, which is all good. I'm still waiting on word from Gunnar Ross. I'm like 99% sure that he will be on this upcoming week, assuming everything turns out well. And we're gonna have a members only stream going over Eliminator stuff. It's gonna be he got second last year in Eliminator. Also got to the Dog Bowl. So he knows what he's talking about. That's gonna be some content you don't want to miss. He doesn't make many appearances either. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't want to miss that. Let's go with McMillan, I guess. You know what? I'm going to take Pacheco here. Whatever. We're taking Pacheco. Pants up 4.5. Pants are up. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Would you rather pants be up or pants be down? I kind of think pants being down is like the better move instead of pants being up. But Gunnar Ross, he really is very, very sharp. He's on a week-long fishing trip right now. So we discussed it, and he's definitely wanting to do it. I'm going to assume it had to be Tuesday or Wednesday because I already have a scheduled guest for Thursday. And Monday didn't work. Like, he wanted Monday off for. He definitely didn't want to do it Monday. But I've got the stuff that I showed him. I've got that finished now. So and he seemed to think that the route I was taking was correct. So that, I think it's something that you guys will definitely want to listen to one way or another. I mean, I do like Boston. I think I need to lower Brian Robinson in my ranks. Like, I just have so much of them. What do we got here? This feels like a 6 running back team, honestly. All right. Well, we got Denzel Boston, which means we got the GOAT. It's going to be great content, people. The greatest. Some have said the greatest of the great. Yeah, Mike Rob helped me build the back end of the spreadsheet that I'm going to use for it. Shout out to Mike Rob. So I gave him the idea of what I wanted. He built it. So shout out to Mike Rob for that, for sure. It's so great. It's such great content that Mike Rob had to say that twice. It definitely wasn't his phone lagging and sending it a second time. That definitely didn't happen. Definitely not what happened. He definitely typed all that 2 times, for sure. Unquestioned. All right, so we're still 10 likes away from the still 10 likes away from the Pitbull. So, like I said, I didn't think we'd be able to get there. I could tell Mike Rob had already done his magic. So, that was an instant Charbonnet pick. But like I said, I do think the Sharps is a better pick in the 412 stuff. Damn, this was a tough draft. I'll have to look and see what you ended up building. So we got 3 more rounds and 3 reviews to get 9 more likes, guys. But there's only 28 of you watching. I know you all have liked already, so it's probably best for me to be able to go to bed anyway. So kind of hope it doesn't get there, to be honest with you.
Who hears Bestball?
So Emmett Johnson's the player I was hoping came back. He did not. Yeah, we're going to take Ray Davis for sure. Sleep is for the weak. If Katron Allen comes back, I'm going to take Katron. Yeah, there's a lot of sharp people in here. Who hit us with reverse psychology? I mean, not really. I really don't. I really don't want to have to stay up and draft it. But if I give my word, I give my word. AKA the ethics committee here. If we have an issue with something like a poll not acting correctly, like last night, that's something different. That's out of my control. I tried to do what I could. Just because the polls weren't working right. Like it was acting weird, even the first one I did yesterday. So yeah, so let's go. Because Katron does go there by Bukowski. Which means I need another plan. What is the new plan? Is it another? I mean, I feel really solid at wide receiver. I feel fine at every position. The only position I feel like I could be a little weak at is RB. You know, I think I'm just going to take Ollie in the last round. Nobody ever takes Ollie. Um, yeah, so we're going to take Pat Bryant because I'm going to not do what I was talking about earlier. We're going to just continue to take Pat Bryant, I guess. I want to mix. All of my Troy Franklin chairs are with Bo Nix. So I want to, and I prefer Pat Bryant. So I want to take some Franklin, but on non-Bo Nix teams. Let's go. Like, Jordan James feels like a pretty good pick, too. But I also don't think he's a good pick for Week 17 against the Eagles' defense. So, like, I don't worry about McCaffrey again. I worry about McCaffrey getting there, but I don't worry about McCaffrey if he's playing anybody, right? But Jordan James, I do kind of worry about him versus a defense like that. We got 35 in. Several of you seem to be popping in right now. If we get 9 more likes by the time I make my pick, I reviewed 3 teams, we're doing a Pitbull. So if you want a Pitbull and you just popped in, go ahead and hit the like. And if you're new to the stream and you end up liking what you hear, if you love the music, whatever, go ahead and hit the sub. So yeah, I think I want Ollie here. But yeah, I want one of those two. I think James Conner is a solid pick right now as well. Wonder how many people are going to be taking Eli Heidenreich in this contest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're only 4 likes away now. So we might get there. I still don't think we will, but all right, we got Ollie Gordon. We got a 2-6-8-2 here. Justin Herbert, Bo Nix. Running back: Amari Hampton, Cam Scatterbo, J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Pacheco, Ray Davis, Ollie Gordon. Wide receiver: Amon-Ra, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Chris Godwin, Stephon Diggs, Denzel Boston, Trey Harris, Pat Bryant, Tyler Warren, and Isaiah Likely. Pretty fun squad here. I like this squad. I got my alts involved, says Kate. Thanks. I need 2 more likes. We got you might actually get there, guys. You might get there. All right. So we got 2 reviews to go through. You need 2 more likes to queue up for a Pitbull. We got a 2-5-9-2. Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. Will who? I don't know. Maybe I'll call into work tomorrow. Who knows? Bijan Robinson, Travis, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyler Algier, Tank Bigsby. Wide receiver: Chris Olave, Mekhi Lemon, Michael Pittman, Casey Concepcion, Jalen Naylor, Tesla, Dontavian Wicks, Rat, and Lane. I like this quite a bit. I like this team quite a bit. And then Loveland and Andrews. This is a fun team. 1 more like, 1 more review. Can you guys get there? 3, 7, 6, 2. We got 38 watching. We got 52 likes. That's fantastic on you guys. We got somebody unlike the stream. That's even better for me. Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud, Tua Tagovailoa. I don't know why there's an N in here or a U, but that's how it's pronounced. Jameer Gibbs, Jalen Warren, Jonathan Brooks, Jonah Coleman, Dylan Sampson, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen. This feels really good as a hero RB. Wide receiver, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, Xavier Worthy, Troy Franklin, Harold Fannin, Travis Kelce. That's a fun squad. You don't have you don't have a bring back in the Dallas game? Like, you don't have bringbacks, but I think it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. You definitely have enough, and you're built solid enough you can advance. So we got the 54 likes, and then somebody unliked to stick at 53. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. But like I said, I'm not a liar. We popped up. We're not going to do the countdown just in case, but we're going to pop in this Pitbull right now. So it's +7. If you guys need to do a Pitbull, we'll see. I just posted it to X. So we might be able to get it filled. I don't know. All right. So we filled the Pitbull. That actually didn't take very long. Good luck, everybody. We even get the 104. Fortune favors us. So it is 1 hour and 30 minutes in for Pitbull peer pressure is what I'm going to name this. It's the Pitbull of peer pressure. Oh no, the dreaded 106. What's up, smokers? Is this the first time you've been in a draft with me? I can't remember. We got the 104. We got Stockton at the 5. We got Cade at the 8. We got Game Time at the 9. K. Jones at the 12. If you guys are just popping in and you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that sub. It looks like Cade gave me a sub with his alts. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. We still need to get to 1,000 to do that 24-hour live stream. So all right, we got Smokers taking Amon Ra there over Taylor and CMC. And by the way, for those of you who don't know what the Pitbull is, what the advanced structure and everything is, it is my favorite contest. It's a 2 of 12, 1 of 6, 1 of 5, 156 in the finals. 100K up top, 50K, and then it's a very flat structure. All the way down to 20th gets 2,500 with 25,000 to third, and it like slowly goes down. It's not like half like a lot of these things are. So yes, first does get absolutely paid, and second does as well. But like all the way down to 10th still gets 10K. Like it's just a very, very good structure. Ninth Pitbull, third JSN share. Yeah, I would probably be diversifying that myself, but that's what she said, Hallie. Jeremiah Love gets pulled up with Ashton Genty for the Week 17 correlation and the 12 hole. I don't think that's something that is going to happen again. So didn't even know how well I set that one up. And yeah. I'm a master of delivery, apparently. All right. Give me Bowers. Give me Bowers, Stockton. You don't want Bowers. You want to diversify out your JSN shares. Yeah, we're gonna take the ADP. I don't love this because of the double 11, but I will go 0 RB here if I need to. I think those plays are better. I actually don't like Breece Hall where I have him ranked. I just don't want none. I prefer Travis to him. So I would like to get one of these two Saints, especially having London. Now, of course, I don't get them. We're just going to take Rice. We're just going to do it. Puka Nacua, Drake London, Rashee Rice. We're making our bet. That's what we're going to do. RB versus RB, usually one of them busts. Yeah, no. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Especially, like, I would assume that in most iterations of that game that the Raiders are ahead. And all in all, Arizona has better all-around pass catchers than the Raiders do, right? So if it was the Raiders that was behind, and we already know Genty is an awesome receiver in the NFL. Like, I fully believe Jeremiah Love will be. But that doesn't mean that he will be as good as projected until we've seen it. Now, I feel pretty confident that he will be. But there's also, like, it's just Brock Bowers and then Trey Tucker versus Trey McBride, who's, you know, I think pretty slightly worse than Bowers. And then you have Marv and Michael Wilson, which are better than Trey Tucker, right? Like, pretty inarguably. So if it's the Cardinals that are behind, the Jeremiah Love, like, passing, it's probably less likely that he gets there in the passing game than Genty would if the Raiders were behind, right? And it is a 156-seat final, so it's not a small finals, but it's not a big finals either. So correlation will matter, but I don't think correlation is going to be everything in this one either. I do think that stacking will matter slightly less than most contests. Let's draft. I mean, if they're going to give me Puka Igvuka, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll be taking Loveland for sure. Let's see what we got up here. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna take Loveland. And we might just go full zero RB here. We'll see how it plays out. I tend to do this a lot with Puka and Chase. Like, I don't love the running backs that are in the range on this side of the board in round 4. If one of them fall to me out of round 5, I don't mind it. I should have taken Loveland over Igbuka, but I have a lot of Loveland. I don't think you could have too much. You have JSN London in the Pitbull already. Oh, okay. So it's the other way around. I thought maybe you already had the other one. We're just gonna die. Looks like we're just gonna die week 11, right? We don't need points week 11. What are you guys trying to score points all 14 weeks of the regular season? Why would you do that? Just take a 0 one week, then make it up with all the other weeks whenever you have a full roster. Not real advice, by the way. Not real advice. That's what we call fake news. So we got so I don't think you answered, Smokers. Have you been in a draft with me yet? I know I've seen you in the lobbies chatting for a bit, but okay. Well, the first draft you do, member or not, I do review your team. So we'll go over your team as well as the members, which is Cade, Stockton, Game Tight. So basically everybody who's in here. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna... I'm gonna sleep really well as soon as this stream is over. Oh. So we don't get lucky and get Tootin to fall all the way back like I've seen in some rooms. I'm definitely taking one of these two if I can. Parker would be fine. Chuba is starting to get like he's hard for me to draft. So who do they play week 17? Washington plays Parker Washington. But yeah, I could get Britton Strangely. I could just not stack or have a bring back to Jaden at all. And just kind of play it that the Jaguars spread out all of their picks as well. I could also, like, I'd be fine just taking Parker if Drake May goes as well. So we don't have to worry about that. We just get Drake May. That feels pretty solid. And if we can get Ramondre wrapped back around, we take him. I'm pretty happy with any of these three if we can get one of these three. If I can't get one of those three, I'm going to be pushing running back even more. We will be anchor running back Judkins is what we'll be. We might just pull up Tucker Kraft if we don't get one of the RBs back, which would allow us to have another backstack option. So we're going to get one of the RBs back. Ramondre, actually, it can't be Ramondre because of the bye week situation. We're already bad at the bye week for week 11 here. So I don't want to do Ramondre there. I do prefer Pollard. Um, so we're going to take Pollard. I'm kind of in on that offense as a whole. So we're going to take Tony Pollard there. I like Ramondre too. The problem is that he goes in the same range as like Bijan and Judkins. And I like double anchor or triple or 3 wide receivers early. And having all of my bye weeks early feels rough with Ramondre. Like, I think that he's a pretty solid pick. I do think that Travion's a decent pick, but he's a big upside swing. I haven't done the Travion plus Ramondre thing, but I don't think that's the worst thing to do either. I don't know that I'm going to be doing it often, but I will definitely not have 0 of it. So RJ Harvey goes. I did not expect him to go yet. Where did he go? Okay, he goes right there at 83. He was a guy that I wouldn't have minded coming back. Sutton goes, so I don't have a bring back situation for Drake May. I don't have a stack for Drake May. It's all good. So I stole the AJ Brown stack there. I mean, if we just go Mahomes, if he makes it all the way, we go Mahomes. If he doesn't, we probably just take Jackson Dart and call it good. Jackson Dart versus Dallas week 17 feels like absolute win everything kind of week. And you can backsack the hell out of Jackson Dart as well. And the Scadabo drafter already was passed, so he's not going to take him. Now, I wouldn't blame anybody else for taking Jackson Darty. I would not blame anybody. Man, Michael Wilson's at the top of the ADP. All right. So we're going to take Jackson Dart with Drake May here. Just a ton of upside at quarterback. Like, quarterback feels very, very good for us. Wide receiver feels very, very strong as well. We're just going to play into the naked. We're just going to go double naked quarterback here. I'm not going to try to stack them. I think I'm just going to play this team. I'm just going to play 2 naked quarterbacks. We're not going to worry about it. It's a 156 person final. Like, I don't think you have to stack as much. I mean, I will take Likely if we get him at a reasonable price. Let's go Kenneth Gainwell here. Like, Kenneth Gainwell is a bring back on this game. If Baker comes all the way back, which I doubt he does, we will take Baker Mayfield with the skinny stack with Kenneth Gainwell with the Puka bring back. It would also leave us open for backsacking Jalen McMillan or Ted Hurst, but I'm pretty positive that the person over here, I don't know, maybe they don't have a Ram. They're probably more likely to take Love than they are Baker. All right, so like your quarterbacks, like your women, naked. Exactly, man. Silver Rapture. So a bring back. Let me. So this is the week 17 games. Oh, this is the playoff schedule, right? So like Carolina, week 17, play Seattle. What a bring back is let's say, I'll just show you. the Giants, since that's who we're looking at. Dallas plays the Giants, week 17. So generally, if it's a high-scoring game, one team is scoring a bunch, and the quote bring back is the players getting fantasy points as the other team is coming back to try to tie the game. So if it's a high scoring game environment, both teams are going to have people scoring points. And if both teams are scoring points, like, so you're looking for the games that could have high game totals. And if you pick the games correctly, like, you just go ahead and do the bring back thing. That way, I think I just take Wandale here. Yeah, it's a game stack. Yeah, it's a game stack. So like, but the bring back is more like, so, and as Nap God said earlier, Genty Love, like the running back bring back thing, it does happen, but it's a lot less likely to happen than a receiver or a tight end receiver or whatever, right? So it's definitely something that does happen. So definitely taking one of those two. Jordan Mason feels pretty solid here. I'm for sure stopping at these two quarterbacks. Probably stopping at two tight ends. We'll see if we get likely. We might go 7 RBs here. I don't know. We're definitely going 6 RB. I don't think I need to, but I also don't think I'm going to need a third tight. I might need a third tight end, maybe. Probably not. Like, even Loveland plus Hunter Henry, I'll feel really good about. And with Puka, London, Rice, like my top end is very, very strong. And Wandale is a very good fourth option. Yeah. Copy. Yeah, and if you guys have questions, just ask. It may take me a minute to get to the answer because my mind's out there right now because I should be in bed because I've been up since early. I got to get up early. But also, if you're new to the channel, if you can smash a like, that'd be great. And if you enjoy the content, go ahead and hit that sub. We're on a road to 1,000 subs. We're trying to get to 1,000 before NFL kickoff. If we get to a K before NFL kickoff, we're doing a 24-hour live stream. All right, so the tight end we want is still on the board. Doesn't mean, like, I highly doubt he makes it all the way to us. But I would really like to get him back. If we don't get him all the way back, we'll probably try to wrap around. Like, we would take Goddard straight up. Most likely. Would I? Yeah, I think I would. I would just take Goddard. And if we don't get him, we're going to push to see if we can push Hunter Henry or not. Man, I don't like the way this looks at all. Based on what I have. Like, I like my team, but I don't think I'm going to like the pick I make with this next pick. I've been trying to get less Omar Cooper, and it just never works out. I've also been trying to get less Jalen Coker. I tend to be in our spot to have to take a... All right, so we end up getting Goddard here. So double week 10 bye. Fantastic. Did Shady say how many slows he had going? Good Lord. I don't think he did. But he was having a good time. Like he was having a good time whenever he wasn't frustrated about StreamYard, it looked like. StreamYard, it took me a while to figure out how to manage StreamYard, so I fully get it. I fully get it. I can't do slows based on my work schedule. Like working 12s with an hour drive, it doesn't work for me. Double week 13 bye. I'll just bite the bullet and we'll go flex side in here and there with Hunter Henry. So I'm going to end up with 7. This is going to end up being a 2, 6, 7, 3. That's what we're going to do. I do think Goddard is kind of a value pick there. And I think Goddard should probably be like 8 to 10 picks higher at this point. But he hasn't moved at all. I'm probably going to get I'm probably going to try for Malachi Fields on this team over Darnell Mooney because I have Puka, London, Rice, and Wandale. Like the Wandale pick to me makes the Mooney pick less fun and makes the Malachi Field picks sound better. Which I'm not going to take him before like 189, right? Like I'm not going to pull him up the board or anything, but I do think that he makes sense for this specific team. How are the old Knickerbockers doing, Al Boogie? Let me know. Are the pants still on? Are they up? Are the pants on still? Pants are up 7. Got it. I've kept that up the whole time to go back to it at a random time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's what did you call me? Man, I really don't want to take Algier there. I want some upside. We're going to take Stribling, actually. We're going to do it because we'll have the skinny game stack there with Dallas Goedert. He has a week 8 bye, so he could get the post-bye rookie bump, possibly to be there for the double week 11 bye. So that feels slightly better as well. So these are the two players. I want one of those two players. I think I want Emmett over. That's why I didn't want Algier there, is because I wanted one of those two players. We're going to take... We're just going to make a big bet against Bucky on this team, honestly. But both of those running backs go against the Rams defense in week 17. So it means I need Steelers to not have a good defense against Pollard. I feel okay about Indy and Jenkins, though. So I want Fields, and then I probably want Katron more than anybody. So, and I mean, if you guys want to snipe me, you can snipe me. It's all good. It's all like I knew Emmett Johnson wasn't coming back. I do kind of think Emmett Johnson might have been the better overall play there. But the Bucky stuff feels weird. And if it ends up being to where Bucky isn't really healthy, like getting the entire Tampa Bay backfield with pick 100 plus 172, that feels very, very good for the course of the entire season, right? So that's what I'm thinking. So we got Pat Fryermuth. This guy's taking a lot of players I like other than Josh Allen. He even got the round 4 Malik Neighbors. I do think Kamara is a pretty fun bet right now as well. So I don't like Singleton a lot either. So, but I'm glad Singleton went there. All right, we do get Katron. That was exactly what I wanted. I appreciate nobody taking him, whether you wanted to or not. Tank Dell is my backup plan here. If Malachi Fields goes, he's at least out there on the field right now. So I could definitely see myself taking him. So Tank Dell goes to Squinty Rice. And I mean, we're definitely going 7 receivers here. So we got Puka, London, Rice, Wandale. This is supposed to secure us through the first 4 weeks for sure. Then we got Stribling, Fields, both by week 8. So I need to dodge by week 11 and by week 8. And I know exactly who I want. It's either one of these two. So you can also, and what I'm doing right now is on the overlay, you can actually select it to show you how much money you have on the players as well. Yeah, so like right here, I've got $5 on Troy Franklin. I've got $85 on Pat Bryant. So if you care that, like, I think that one of these two are going to be a really good pick. I definitely lean Pat Bryant. But I'm not 100% certain that's going to happen. Your wide receiver room needs a police officer present at all times. What do you mean? What? Puka? What did London do? What did London do? Why you hate London? Yeah, I still prefer. It's a Pitbull. I'm going to take Pat Bryant. Honestly, this room. Oh, Cooper Kupp's week 11. I was going to say this room Savion's week 11. A lot of these picks are week 11. All right, so yeah, we're going to go with one of those two for sure. I'm tired right now. I honestly, it's whatever it is. I'm sure I know. I am drawing a blank. I think I remember, but I'm pretty tired and I'm not thinking clearly, so yeah, so well, that makes it easy. All right, so we got a 2-6-7-3. We got Drake May, Jackson Dart. Running back, Quinshon Judkins, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Gainwell, Jordan Mason, Sean Tucker, Katron Allen. This is a really fun room. Katron Allen, if he is something, he could be my week 17 hammer against Jacksonville. I'm securing the Bucs run game if Bucky's hurt for the entire season. Judkins is a bell cow. Mason he'll have some decent weeks. Wide receiver, Puka, London, Rice, Wandale, Stribling, Fields, Pat Bryant. We got an adult in the room. Are you welcome? Are you happy? Colson, Loveland, Goddard, and Hunter Henry. Not my best team, not my worst team. It's a solidly built team. It's nothing I'm gonna like screenshot, talk about how great it is. None of that. But it's a solidly built team. It definitely has a chance. Let's go through the teams as well. Yeah, okay. 10 more likes when we put who in a coma and doing it. No, I said this is definitely it. What's up, Fancy Dog? How we doing? My team sucks, says Stockton. Well, that's how I feel most times I draft JSN, to be honest. Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young. You got a 10-pick fall on Bryce. Breece Hall, and then you took Breece. Like, I was like, I don't want to take Breece. You ended up taking him. I like the Breece pick. I don't know. I didn't want him on this team. You know how at times there's picks you're okay with, and that same player at other times you're like, I just don't feel like it right now. That's how I feel about Breece Hall all the time. Some days I'm like, no, I'm good. The other days I feel like it's fine. Jalen Warren, Tyron Tracy, Jonah Coleman, Mike Washington, and Ray Davis. Yeah, I mean, this is just a classic hero RB, right? Oh, with Bowers. JSN, JMO, Waddle, Addison, Michael Wilson, Jalen Coker, and Troy Franklin, Brock Bowers, Kate Otten. I mean, it's a solid team. It projects for 200 more points than mine does, if that matters. I'm pretty sure my team is advancing since game time. We will check that out. Got to review Smokers since this is the first time he's been here. We got a 2-6-7-3. Jade Daniel, Jared Goff. That feels fine to stop at 2. Kenneth Walker, Ramondre, Isaiah Pacheco, Brian Robinson, Tank Bigsby, and Nick Singleton. That's very well built. Ramondre is a 2, feels fine. And then you got just contingent upside and then an actual upside pick down here at the bottom as well. Amon-Ra, Smith, Igbuka, Adams. So you got you didn't end up getting Baker for that, but you got a mini correlation there. Quentin Johnston, Jaden Higgins, Antonio Williams. That feels solid. Laporta, anchor into Dulcich and Njoku. Feels perfectly fine. Well built. I think I probably would have stopped with these two quarterbacks. I think even tacking a third one on would have been fine. Like, either way would have worked. But I think I prefer the 2 quarterback in that situation. We got Cade, 2.583. Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford at 113. CMC, Omarion Hampton, Chuba Hubbard, Emmett Johnson, and Alvin Kamara. Zay Flowers. Okay. I'm good now. Zay Flowers, Tedero McMillan, Jaden Reed, Jacoby Myers, Travis Hunter for the double. Jalen McMillan. So you didn't end up getting your double stack. I guess you double stacked it after the fact. Debo and Booty. Tyler Warren, Andrews, and T. Ferg for the stack. You did the same thing I did. Feels fine, though. Like, you got the Zay. Yeah, this feels fine. And then we got Game Tight, who's definitely advancing in his own words. 2.583, Kyler Murray, Tyler Shuck, A-Chain, Javonte, Scatabo, Price, Manungai. That feels very, very strong at running back. Bye week, all different bye weeks. You should be very good at RB. Jefferson, Jennings, you get Hawk. So you got the double. Jordan Tyson, Cortland Sutton, Juwan Jennings, Isaac Tisla, Zachariah Branch, Devon Vele for the double, Chris Brazzle. So you got the bring back. I like this. This is a very well built team. You have a Jet, no Jet, but you're hoping on the New Orleans game to be the game you need week 17. Isaiah Likely, Juwan for the triple, and Hawkinson for the double, or for the triple as well. I like this team quite a bit as well. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I had a good time. Stayed up too late. I'm going to suffer tomorrow. Wish me luck, y'all. If you haven't liked the stream yet, go ahead and like the stream. If you're new, go ahead and hit the sub. I will probably be back on tomorrow night, but we'll see how I feel after the stream. Have a good night. Peace.